And on the mound now, Matthew Liberatore. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where you have to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Liberatore back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. That one ripped. Back there. And brings it in at the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Out to short. They get the force. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And here's the strike.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so
well struck right field. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Juan Soto now. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Lindor zipping around 3rd. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Go go-ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Taylor rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Lindor off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Nootbaar makes the grab. And that is that. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Cardinals 4. So digging in, Jose Barrero. And the right-hander deals. Tap to first, Alonso. 1 at second, back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Lindor on the move. A little roller up along first. Takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's Pete Alonso. The Mets down to their final strike.
2-2 to count.
In the dirt. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. Ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.